Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The linebacker shifting around now. The pocket breaking down. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
No gain on the play.
And the Buffaloes bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 15 on to punt it away.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action. Maybe.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, that would have been a great pass on a beautiful sunny day, but in these elements, that is a tough thing to do. Outstanding throw and catch.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Receiver makes the grab, breaks loose at the 45, breaks clear, end zone ahead. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Knowles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Manages the tricky footing and knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 16, set to kick off.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Welch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. And forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They go with a direct snap. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognized screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick throw to the left. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
What the fuck, nigga? Is you crazy?
The officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Knowles will bring their punt team on the field now. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
Nah, that's a jankiest shit I ever seen.
Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And he locks it toward the sideline.
Would
have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. The Buffaloes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Jackson. Quick throw to the left. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, you play man-to-man coverage with your defensive backs. You put the free safety in center field. He's essentially reading the eyes of the quarterback. He does an outstanding job here of following his instincts, taking the quarterback's reads and tendencies and leading him to be able to make a play on the ball and eventually knock it away. Great job.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Colorado offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He's looking deep here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Now,
And the Buffaloes will send their punt team onto the field.
15, on to kick it away.
Now mark this at the 15. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick throw to the left side. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Seminoles will have to kick it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Grab behind the line, it's Jimenez. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yard.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
On third down, he drops to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The attempt is no good. He missed it, and the game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
He's tackled at the 31.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. The game makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Jackson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And the Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. The sure hands. It's Gibson. And he'll be brought down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
The Noles are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves them closer to the goal line. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Noles hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Jackson. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw.
Touchdown, Buffs. This quarterback on fire today. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. This will likely be the last play of the half. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Florida State offense on the field. They'll try to run it with the option. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Brought down at the 33-yard line. Second down.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Dropping back, it's Jackson. Tries the right with a quick throw, and he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And I tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything.
Football knocked loose in the backfield. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
When the snow's coming down like this, the ball carrier has got to do a better job of holding on to that football. His instincts as a runner try to get those big yards. But as you see, if you don't take care of the ball, chances are it's going to slip out of your hands for a turnover.
Direct snap to the back. Running with purpose. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. The Buffaloes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Touchdown, Colorado. And they go in front here in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. But there, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wanke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Jackson. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. They're going to scramble now. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. The Seminoles will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? It's a fumble. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And the Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score. Colorado, 21. Florida State, 14.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end.